Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with atbbq.com, and today on Will It Taco, we are making breakfast smash burger tacos, utilizing some leftover bacon breakfast sausage from our video earlier this week. So if you haven't already, go check that one out, and then let's dive into these smash burger tacos. So not a lot of knife work to do on this recipe today. In fact, the only knife work we're gonna do is we're gonna very thinly slice one big onion. This is gonna get smashed right into the burger, so we need it to be really thin so it cooks quickly. Once you've got these sliced up, you're gonna throw them in a bowl with a little bit of salt. We're gonna massage that in there a little bit to start to break this down and draw some of that moisture out. And these are just gonna sit here and soak while we get started on the rest of the recipe. Now we're ready to start doing some work on the griddle, and the griddle is loaded into the Yoder Smoker's YS640S pellet grill today. Running right now at 450 degrees with hickory pellets. So first thing we're gonna do is get our flour tortillas warmed up and toasted off. These are Caramelo tortillas. I appreciate them sending these over. They're the best tortillas in the world, in my opinion. But they need just a little bit of time to heat up before you dive into them. This thing is smoking hot today. Next, we're gonna do our potatoes. We're gonna start out with some duck fat that we can fry the potatoes in. And it's nothing fancy with the potatoes today. Store-bought, frozen potatoes O'Brien. You gotta love them. Now, while those potatoes are cooking, we're gonna put together a sausage cream gravy. And if you're not catching on yet, we're basically gonna put a whole breakfast plate on a taco. Kind of what I'm envisioning for this, but again, this is kind of a utilization of leftovers. So whatever you got in the fridge that sounds like it might go good on a breakfast taco, give it a shot. I want this sausage just like tiny crumbles, so you get it all the way throughout every bite. I feel like a hand masher is the best way to get that done. Now I'm also going to add to this a little bit of roasted chicken base. This is just like that Better Than Bouillon paste that you get at the store. A half teaspoon goes a long ways, but now we kind of get that savory chicken flavor mixed in there with the sausage. Now we're gonna form our roux by adding a little bit of flour. Got enough fat coming out of that sausage that we don't need to add any additional fat. Let that cook down for about 30 seconds, and then we'll add our cream, or milk rather. So now whole milk is going in. We're just gonna watch this start to thicken up. So at this point, we're gonna let this come up to a simmer. We're gonna turn it down to low, and it's just gonna sit here and thicken up while we finish out the rest of the recipe. So that's thickened up nicely. We're gonna add a little bit of Lone Star brisket rub to this for the salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic and celery seed. You gotta have some black pepper in your gravy. And then we're just gonna let this hang out here and stay warm while we go finish up at the grill. Potatoes came off, they just got a little bit of crisp on them, nothing to it. Let's head back to the grill. So you can see how much liquid has come out of these onions here. I'm just squeezing the excess out before we get them onto the griddle. So now we're ready to actually make our smash burger tacos. We're gonna take this is a 3.5 ounce ball. Again, just whatever you have left, but of our bacon breakfast sausage. We're gonna put a heap of onions on top. Smash it just like it's Oklahoma style. Give it a good press. Make sure those onions are distributed a little bit. About the size of your tortilla. We're roughly looking to fill up that tortilla. Oh yeah, nice crust. Now the onions are gonna get their cook, but immediately what we're gonna do here is, now that we've got great texture on this side, we're gonna throw our cheese on, and we're gonna glue it to our tortilla. I really feel like this searing that first side is a crucial step. Rather than just smashing it right into the tortilla, you get so much more texture and flavor out of that. Now make a little room for your eggs. You can cook your eggs however you like. We're gonna do a runny yolk today though. Probably just go full sunny side up. Cooked right here in the sausage fat. All right, the tortillas are coming off. Those onions have softened up. Great color on there. All right, so we're gonna start building these as the eggs finish cooking. Get some gravy on top. I'm gonna tell you now, it's hard to eat this taco like a taco. You don't have to be afraid to go at it with a fork and knife. So let's top that with some potatoes. All right, as soon as those whites are set, that's done enough for me. Last one now. And then just finishing touches from here. We're gonna add a little bit of chives on top for color, for that oniony bite. And a little pit fire hot sauce on top. Pop that yolk and it's ready to go. All right, let's make sure we get that egg yolk running all around in there. Let me just acknowledge that I know this is ridiculous. You're probably gonna do it anyway. You should. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of flavor. Woo! Sausage is number one. First thing I get, cream gravy on top. The onion for sure comes through. Those little caramelized bits of onion. Man, gravy, egg yolk, potatoes are just there taking up space being potatoes. Tortilla handles it. Greasy, delicious goodness. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out atbbq.com for all the products featured in today's video. If you enjoy the recipe, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's anything you'd like to see me taco, let me know in the comment section down below. And let's be good to one another. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to atbbq.com/thesauce. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.